What's up, spiritual gangsters? It's your OGs, Treese.
And Rain.
And welcome to another episode of Trybe Vibes. So, let's get into it. So, this is kind of like a series, I guess we're going to call it like New Year or Lessons of 2021. Basically, it's like random clips that I have when I was on the beach, when I was in California, just reminiscing about my life and what has happened in the past year and some revelations that I came to. We discussed a little more about it in the first episode of this series, so you can always go back to that to get a little more information. FYI, I am at the beach, so you are going to hear waves in the background, and we're basically just going back and forth, like commenting on the clips from that day.
And she was plastered out of her mind.
Oh yeah, and I was high as hell.
Very much so.
At the beach,
Very
chilling.
So.
Cali vibes, like what?
For sure. So we could just go ahead and start, and let's roll the first one.
All right, here we go.
But there's balance in it all. For sure. There's definitely balance in it all. And I don't hate, I don't love. I'm just in the middle. And I mean like things in this world. I love, but whatever.
That was like the most random clip ever. But basically what I was saying was like about the duality, like hate, love, this and that. It's not that I don't love people. I obviously love people and have feelings. But when it comes down to the core of me and what my homeostasis is very neutral. Like I can go from different emotions, but after releasing it and having my come into Jesus moment, I can come back down and like center myself. And that's the whole balance that works for me in my life. Because sometimes with that extreme feeling of love, that shit can get you caught the fuck up too. And you can start doing shit outside of your character that may even lead to negative things also. Or sometimes out of love, you accept shit from people that you should not accept. And you accept when people cross your boundaries and do this and do this and do that. That's why I said balance is important. We need those negatives against the positives in order to even move, and be in this world.
But with that said, you are allowed to have nuanced views. Because not everything is, there is duality, but not everything is black and white, black or white. You know what I mean? There are gray areas, there are maroon areas, you know what I mean? You're allowed to have those nuanced views, but I think the main point, what you said, is what works for you.
I think the issue is that we live in a society, especially right now, full of extremes. Like you either have to be far right or far left. Like there's no room for like nuanced views or for moderation or common fucking sense. Like I'm not left or right. I'm not up or down. I'm not like
exactly.
I am a pretty even keeled person. Like I can see other people's views and kind of understand them and have some type of common ground moment. But a lot of people nowadays, it's just the chaos. People just want to agitate. And I feel like every couple of decades or so, we get back to this point of just agitation. It's like people are just doing shit just to get a rise out of people at this point. And
I mean, initially it started like speaking up about certain things, which I mean, of course, I love. You get both sides of the story, but at the same time, it's not a A or B. Sometimes it's a little C, D, E.
I feel like the level of agents of chaos in this world has quadrupled, 100-fold. Like sometimes when people talk, I'm like, do they really believe what they're saying, or are they fucking trolling me? Like, are they just being trolled?
The crazy script.
Yeah, so that's what I mean about balance and opting out of stuff. Like there's certain things that I just don't listen to. There's certain people that I don't keep around in my circle. There's certain, like, I choose to make my life the way it is, period. Like, my life is about balance. I'm not far left. I'm not far right. I'm not this. I'm that. I am me. Whatever me fits on your spectrum and whatever you believe, good for you. I don't even opt out to your system. Like, say whatever you want, do whatever you say. Good fucking luck with that.
I mean, in that sense, are you saying then that when you say that you opt out and you choose not to participate, that's not with humanity in general, because you do have relationships in your life? That's more for society? Is that what you mean then?
It's the
Societal.
the ideas I'm opting out of. I'm opting out of like the characterization of thought. I'm opting out of somebody telling me who they think I am and where I fit. And if I fit in this box, that means I believe this and this and this and this and that. That leaves no room for nuanced views about things.
Yeah, but that's more society then, right?
Yeah, it's society, but
it's that whole thought process, that machine.
I feel like society is the machine, but humanity is all the emotions that leads to actions within that. At least the way I think of it. Maybe we gotta Google the.
No, I understand what you're saying. I feel like humanity is something that's more basic, something that's more comes to us naturally. You know what I mean? Because like society would tell you, not to fuck with anybody or whatever. But if you want to help somebody and you genuinely, you know what I mean? It's in your nature. It's natural. That's humanity, is like caring. I feel like that's a part of humanity, but it's society is the thoughts and the boundaries and the
But it's a part of humanity to kill too.
Not is it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
it's a very human thing. War. It's very human.
Oh my gosh.
But what they say is the noun society refers to people living in social order. Humanity is the human race, which includes everyone on Earth. So it's like the social order versus people on Earth. It's kind of like the same
so when
thing.
When you say you opt out, then which one are you talking about?
Both.
Okay.
I don't give two shits.
Fuck everybody, everything.
Fuck everybody. I'm worried about my damn self and what I need to do and my own spiritual goals. And yeah, that's the energy I'm bringing into 2022.
Right? Everyone.
That's my energy right now. That's the shit I'm on. Not to say I don't care. Not to say I don't give. Well, I shouldn't say obviously because you don't know me, but I'm still going to be a caring person. But what I'm saying, I'm going to be me unconditionally. I'm going to express the knowing I have inside of me unconditionally. I'm not going to be scared of my own truth. Because I think the problem before 2021 and parts of 2021, the major, I guess, theme of my life was that, well, it was of fear. I was always scared, like whether you're scared of the like imaginary boogeyman or you're scared of like failure or you're scared to express yourself, or especially as a Black person, it's like even something as simple as like not asking for what you deserve because you don't want to be seen in a type of way.
That part.
So you kind of like dumb yourself down a little bit, maybe not intellectually, but dumb yourself down based on like what you think you deserve. It can be something as simple as like when somebody offers you something, or you see somebody in a particular job role, but you don't want to bother them because you don't want to seem like you're agitating or you're being a nuisance to them or whatever the case is. It's like, and
you're
just
not living up to whatever stereotype or notion that they have
out of fear or out of programming to be timid or to be scared of your own power and your own truth. And like, I'm just here to say, fuck all that shit. Like, own your power, own your truth, own yourself, ask for what you deserve and more. Because I've realized once you ask for something, you'll get it. If you ask for nothing, closed mouths don't get fed. Speak up. Get what you need out here in these streets, period. Because what you're not getting for yourself, somebody else is out taking. Somebody getting it. It's just not you.
It's put yourself first.
Period.
Right?
And always.
And the whole, you can't pour from an empty cup and all that shit. Like, if you're a generous person, don't end your generosity, but like make sure that you're good.
Be generous to yourself.
Yeah. What do they say that shit on the airplanes? First, fix your face mask before you adjust anybody else's.
No, that's a fact. Because even if you want to help somebody, it all starts with you. If you have to put your life vest on first, because how you gonna save somebody if you drowning? You just gonna drown somebody else. You're gonna be holding on to people with no life vest on, drowning because you think you saving the world. You ain't saving nobody. What you're doing is you're putting your dumb decision. Well, I shouldn't say dumb. I shouldn't be that mean, but whatever. You're putting your decision that wasn't so smart on other people. I checked myself.
Ooh, girl, there's some bass in your voice.
You gotta help yourself before you help other people, period. Because in doing so, you're just spreading around negativity with good intentions. That's still negative. You know, it's like broken people trying to fix people.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like you
hurt
can't...
niggas.
Yeah. And some of these hurt ass niggas be having really good intentions. Like, they don't really need to hurt you, but their lives are just so toxic and they haven't figured their shit out, but they want to help other people.
Yeah. By niggas, we don't mean men specifically. We mean niggas.
Everybody niggas.
It's everybody. Nigga.
But yeah, so, yeah. But that's basically like all my revelations and stuff. Like, we can go on and on and on and on about this. I just wanted to like hit like a couple of these like real quick and like just make it into like a little mini series. So we probably chopped this up into like a couple of episodes, you know, because we talk too much and we be dragging shit out. So
we had to split it up. But okay, you know what? You had your recap of basically everything you learned in 2021.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Now,
it wasn't a recap of everything I learned in 2021. It was just a moment I had with myself when I was reflecting on 2021. That's how I want to put it.
Reflecting on 2021.
Yeah.
But now, as of an hour and 20 minutes ago, we're into 2022.
Being productive.
And I don't want to talk about goals for the year because you never know what the year's going to turn into. Obviously, we have lived that. But what is your intentions for 2022?
My intentions...
What do you want to go in maybe learning or experiencing?
Consistency. Period. Whatever my personal goals are, I want to be consistent. That's all I want. Consistency for myself.
That is good.
What about you?
For me, I think I'm starting to become where you were last year, where I need to focus on myself more. I am definitely the type of person that gives until I have nothing left, and that's an understatement.
And then you still give more.
Shut up. So no, but seriously, yeah. So I do want to focus on myself. Like, I need time to be selfish because I've been selfless my whole life. So now it's my time to be selfish. So.
Nah, I feel that. Because honestly, it took me to start being selfish in order to go on this crazy adventure I've been on for like the past year and a half.
Yeah. To
getting to the space that I'm in now where I'm like, I feel liberated. Like, I feel free. Like, I feel amazing. And I don't think I've ever felt this way in my life, honestly. Like, and it's amazing. Like, it's great. Like, I couldn't ask for, I feel like no matter what, if anything you can get out of all of our ramblings is that you have to live your life that you want to live now. If not now, when? Like, there's no question of what, like, I feel like people, like, they keep putting off what they want for so long, but it's like, the more you put off, the further away you get from even becoming who you want to come or be who you want to be. You have to live now as if it's your last. You have to live now as if it's your now. Like, that's the whole point. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, yeah, no, honestly, like, that's what I'm realizing, because I'm definitely the type of person that's like, okay, once I reach this checkpoint, then, you know, I'll be fine. I'll do this. And, you know what I mean? Or whenever that comes later down the line. But
The
I've
goalposts
stepped
will always
into a
move.
lot of things in 2021, you know, a lot of stuff that actually came and actually, you know, came to fruition. And it's like, okay, now what? You know what I mean? So, gotta keep that image of who I want to be and live it as if that's who I am.
I promise you one thing to everybody. It would always be something. You'll never, like, when you want to start a goal or you want to do something, it's never going to be perfect. If you're waiting for the perfect moment, it's never going to happen. You just have to start. The goalposts will always change. Once you complete one goal, it's always gonna be something in the way or something that you think is stopping you from doing something you want to do. Always. You just need to suck it up and just fucking do it. Period. Just fucking live your life and live your truth. And if you don't be mad at people out here living their lives and living their truth, because I see that shit too.
I mean, don't hate the player.
Right. You know, people out here getting it. Are you going to get it? Or you just going to be moping around, not living your best life? Like, the choice is yours, you know, but own your decisions. And then another thing.
Make a choice, own your decision, and do that shit.
And on the lighter side, people do things when it's time for them to do. So don't be discouraged if you feel like, oh, you keep trying or you think you're ready and you're not ready. Because remember what I said in the beginning? I've always thought I was ready, and I know I keep saying I'm ready and then I'm never ready, but I'm really, really, really ready now. Really. You're going to have so many of those moments, like, where you try and you think you're ready and you're not. But like I said, everything happens for a reason, and you are where you're supposed to be. If these words resonate with you and you're ready and you start, great. If these words don't resonate with you and you still not ready, great. You're still on your path. Do you, boo? Everybody look different.
I love that. Entering 2022. Here we go.
Here we go. So, I hope you guys got something out of this.
Remember, we are experts of nothing. Just out here in these streets.
We learn from you like you learn from us, because we are a tribe.
Until next time.
Continue to vibe. Ayy.
Hey.